If only I could live a year longer. A whole,
No.
endless year.
No one can replace Simon.
Why are you looking at me like that? I don't bite.
Guys, she just literally cursed me. Fuck, I didn't think she actually could do that, but she can. I played this a lot. I've beaten it a few times. Got the Noc ending and the Dern ending, and gotten all the achievements 100%. I got 80%, and I unlocked the rest with the menu. But I can tell you this, dude. She really just muted me. I can't talk to nobody right now. Hang on. Let's see how long. Let's go back and try to talk to her because I don't want to get muted forever. Come on, dude. Seriously, I'll kill. Oh man. Let's see if I can talk to him. Hang on. No, wait. It's just the kids. I can't talk to the kids for some reason. Let's see if the other kids I can talk to. Something tells me it's just those kids are glitching, because I thought for a moment she really had cursed me. Yep, it's just, okay, it's just her. Just those kids. Never mind.
But we can't.
Do not ever pick I don't like children. If you do that, there's some things you'll miss, guys. There's a lot of help you get from the game they play. If you do this, it won't pop up sometimes, and you have to later on in the game find the conversation at the train station. So always say, I guess I should go look. And it's odd, but they always have the good stuff. Some of them have the cure that can cure certain people. You get like a couple cures throughout the game to save a couple people that you want, and then eventually at the end, you get what you get. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Hell, I know who that is.
That's okay.
Inside Out and Turned
It's
Across.
over with us.
Everything happens for a
We're not
reason.
even in the same.
remember every time you die, just reload, save a lot, because if you die, your health doesn't ever go back up. Look at my health, guys. That orange will never go up till the end of the game. It'll always be that way. And every time you die, it gets worse. So just make sure you're very careful. It's very bad to die. Do not die. That's like really a main goal in this game. Just survive the 12 days, make the right choices. That's the biggest thing you got to focus on in the beginning. Day 3 or 4, they sabotaged the fountain. So what you need to do is always have a spring and like a stake. And those, like you would kill a pirate with, or a vampire with. It almost looks like that. It's a chisel. It's a chisel. Excuse me. So what you need is a chisel and a cog, and you can repair these. So you want to make sure to repair the ones closest to the areas you're going to be dwelling in, so you can make sure you always have water. It works out pretty well that way. You got to plan. Damn near you got to play the game, then play it again, and you'll always have better results that way. And it's the only game I know that you can kill kids in. You can literally kill the kids. It's fucked up, but you can do it. You also can save babies too, guys. Like if there's a baby crying, there's like a mom shaking it because they get sick, guys. People in the game start getting sick, so. We're gonna go see the architect real quick. See if I can talk to him yet. At least there's a save here. We're gonna save. Always save, guys. I got over 367 saves with my main save. I'll show you guys after we get a little further. I'll show you how many playthroughs I've done until I got good at this shit. Because you gotta really have an understanding of what you need to hoard, what you don't need, what you do need, what you have to keep, what position you have to be in. Like it's a really tedious game. It's still locked. It's funny. I got there too early. So guys, listen here. Grace at the graveyard has an important part to play. I'll give you guys little hints here and there because there's some things you couldn't possibly know without failing. So you don't want Grace, if you want Grace to be able to go to your house, you let her, somebody takes care of her for you. You talk to her and you save her from getting crazy. Like she gets overwhelmed by the spirits and ends up killing herself, or I can't remember what happens, but she dies. If you want to save Grace, you got to get her adopted out. I think one of them adopt her towards the end, but to do that, you got to make sure she doesn't get overwhelmed, and you can't treat her like shit. So she's like, pretty wild in the mind, but she does have some kind of psychic ability in the game. So I always burn the dead bodies. It hurts her really bad, guys, but it also saves her life. I hate to say it, but if you don't burn the body, she gets overwhelmed and loses it. So. Yeah, don't forget Murky either. Murky's over here, guys. Like he's way over here. I think he might be at this train or down the rail. But Murky's this little kid. He's alone. He doesn't really have any parents, and he kind of just lives by himself. And he dies pretty easy if you don't save him. And I want to try to save him this playthrough, so I'm gonna try. But it's hard to save the people you want. You just try to hope that they live and save the ones you can, kind of thing. You can get Schmo powder a couple times, but it doesn't always work out. The real cure is in the blood, and that's all I want to say. I don't want to spoil it for nobody. Like I said, I got 100% achievements, like 80% by myself before I unlocked it, and then the Journal ending, the Noc ending, and I think Noc was the best. The one where I'm not gonna tell you the ending, but it basically is just the best ending you can have in this situation. The one ending just seems kind of like we get slaved. I can't explain it. I don't want to explain it because I don't want to ruin that ending. I'll do both of them. So I think they messed up and they meant to add a dog over here, guys. I want to show you. I know they did. I know. I've looked into the developers. They're really cool developers and shit. And there's a few things I've actually figured out that, because I played this game, I got some kind of obsession with it. I don't know why, but I really love it, guys. It's once you play it enough, you'll see what I mean. Because you start getting it. Once you get good at surviving, and you're really good at surviving in games. If you can survive in video games really good, then you can play this and enjoy it, because the dialogue, the story, the things you have to do, the people you have to save, the sickness, the plague, the clothes you have to keep on you, the repairs, everything. It just starts adding up like crazy. You got to be really good at managing your shit. Okay, I'm gonna say this once real quick for people that do want to just get achievements. What you need to do is go to the menu and go to push Control Shift with F4, Control Shift F4, and then go to Inspector, go to Services, and then Element 0, and just go to Unlock All. They have it on the game because the game is that hard, guys, that the fucking developers let people have the Unlock All achievements. So I 80% unlocked achievements. I figured it out. I wish I could have done it in the beginning because that'd have been cool, but. At least I got most of them by myself. I got the ending achievements by myself and all that, and then that's when I got all the unlocked ones. I got both endings, the Noc and Dern, and then I was like, fuck it, man. I seen that on Google. I'm like, I'm unlocking these bitches. And they don't care if they left it as an open menu, so they would have took it off if they would have cared. So it's pretty cool, guys. If you need points, you can get 1,000 G's just from 1,000 points on your thing on your Xbox if you want right here just by unlocking this game. If you have it on Game Pass when it comes out again, or if you own it. Just put the stuff in, Shift Alt, I think it's, what is it, Shift Alt Control, right? Oh, Control Shift F4, go to Inspector, and go to Unlocked All, and then that's all you gotta do. There's an area out here that I think they meant to have a dog for the story, where they were trying to kill a dog and you save it, but I don't want to walk out there. It's pretty far out here. You go all the way down here, and it's, if you can see on the map, it's this little rocky area to our left over here, past this area. And there's dialogue on day 7, I think. It's day 6 or 7, and I don't know where they were going with it, but you can hear someone speaking, but they're just not there. I don't know what was up with that, so. Always collect herbs. You're gonna need them non-stop. You're never gonna have enough. Just constantly collect them and put them in your stores in the factory. My best playthrough, guys, I upgraded my inventory twice or once at least, and then I kept repairing shit and got the Inquisitor cloak, which is hard to find. You got to get it in one of the plagued houses, and it's marked, guys. There's like an X on the and the dresser that has the best shit usually has like a marking. It's like a little circle. It looks like a cult marking almost. This is Murky, guys, right here. This is where you first meet him. That's why we couldn't find him, the graveyard. But he goes and gets you a whole bunch of herbs. We'll do it. We'll talk to him after we do this. It becomes night after you talk to him. Be careful, because you don't want to waste any things you haven't done. So.
They claim it's healthy. I seem to hardly cast a shadow anymore.
Only after playing the game enough, as much as I have, I know who he's talking to. He's talking to the other two, that one weird girl and another doctor right now. That's who he's talking to. He's reliving the moment before he died. That's crazy. I only know that because of Marble Nest and playing the game as much as I have. And then a lot of people think Marble Nest isn't worth it, but you have to actually like the main game to understand that part of the game. So. Sorry guys, my sister fibrosis. She going to an appointment for her heart today, and she was trying to see if my mother was there, and she's on her way. She had her GPS up. I just had to make sure she knew. Pretty scary thing, so I didn't want her to hang on.
What are you looking at, Bill? safe to say a weak calf is cold, even in the midsummer. There's a crow in the oak saying croak and croak and croak.
So when you talk to these kids in the train area, what happens is you play this game with them where you put shit back in the box and you take it, and a lot of times in a couple spots you get the schmo powder, which can cure them of the plague. Any player you pick basically will be cured. Doesn't mean they'll live, so be careful who you pick. And like I said, the ending really more matters closer to the dialogue towards the end, so just be careful, you know. And like I said, I've gotten pretty much every single thing you can done in this game, but it's still amazing. So if you played this game and you don't know the purpose of the torch, it's hard sometimes. I mean, even though it pops on the screen, sometimes it's hard to pay attention. That torch, it keeps the big balls of plague away from you, so you can keep your damage down and don't get infected, which will ruin your playthrough. So 2500 is a new day. You got to be careful and watch your time really, really carefully. Make sure you get shit done, especially towards the end. If you want to get a certain ending, you got to be quick. I got so close to missing it. I'm talking, guys, probably 3 seconds away from getting to the area and just barely made it. And if I wouldn't have, I would have to start all over. So you got to be careful. By the way, if you play Marble Nest, you'll know that the mayor dude caused this, guys. I'm not giving it away. It doesn't ruin the game, but the mayor caused this. The mayor literally had the cure in his fucking hands. This guy goes in my father's house. If you played it far enough and you know Marble Nest and you actually beat death long enough to see it, he goes in your house. You can go and literally look in there, and there's a cure. There's a panacea. And the mayor literally just takes it. The soldiers take it from you. So, and you're playing as an inquisitor before all this happens, and before the father died. So yeah, they let this happen. You just got to play Marble Nest. Marble Nest is only an hour long, but it explains things that are missing from the original story, and it gives you more of an insight. The mayor is a piece of shit, by the way. So That's a dude. When you play Marble Nest, you really have a hate for him. Part of me wishes I could kill him in the game, but it won't let you. By the way, remember, if you die, you don't get that health back. That stays orange until the end of the game. So just don't die very much. You'll have low health forever. Remember, guys, this game's more of a
Time
survival
flies
game, and the longer you
faster and
survive, the more you
faster with
see.
each
And if you get
passing
to the
day.
end, you get to see the ultimate.
The
You know,
day is over
so you can
and
either get the
night
shit ending,
falls.
the non-canon ending where you
And
just
in
get
that
blamed for
brief
killing the whole
night,
town, or you get the ending I'm not gonna
something
say
will
because I
be
don't want to spoil it for anybody
irretrievably
that's still looking at it.
lost.
You just gotta make sure you visit the Polyhedra before day 7, guys. If you don't, you may not get the ending you're expecting. So make sure you go there. I'm not going there right now because I don't want to waste time, but I'll get over there eventually. I got a few days to make it, so I say by day 4, get over there and just make sure you talk to those kids so you can. Yeah, you gotta make sure you at least interact with it once. I mean, that's just the tip I'm gonna give you. I don't want to say too much and spoil the ending for you if you, like I said, haven't got the Noc or the Dern ending yet. So in the infected districts, guys, you can actually save babies. If they're crying, you go inside, you get a reward, but it's not going to happen yet because the reward thing isn't open. But also you can go in the houses and take pretty much whatever you want. So it's pretty cool. You don't get in trouble in these areas when you rob, so.
I'm no positivist. There are things in this world beyond our mundane perception.
Who knocks on your door at night? Who screams down your chimney? A white.
put my trust in Paw, Claw, and Whisker. Not you, Drifter. Every Joker's one joke away from being a goner.
So the infected districts will show in red, and eventually, if you keep Nocturne alive, he'll give you a map of the infected districts, guys, and you'll know when they're coming. You'll be able to see when they're coming ahead of time a little bit, and at least you'll know like where the next one's gonna be, so you don't get caught in the infection, the infection area. Especially if you're low on equipment or you're already vulnerable. It's happened to me, and it's pretty bad, especially if you're on a good run.
Simon's disappeared. So, his death was another prank? Best not judge without all the facts.
After the infection gets bad, it costs 2 fingernails a ride, so you gotta make sure you start saving them when you can.
Ah, a coward. Always been a coward. Oh, how I hate it.
I'm too old.
This dude
Nothing can
and
harm
the
me
mayor
anymore.
fucked the whole town up. If you played Marble Nest and got to a certain point, you'll know that they kept the cure from getting to the people for some reason. I wouldn't try to play this game like I say unless you're really good at surviving. But like me, guys, I've had like 300 hours in this game almost, and that's because I wasn't good, but I had to just play the game enough to learn. But like I said, there's scenarios you're not gonna go through again, like with the babies crying and all that. You're not gonna see that much. Like every once in a while, I'll play through, I'll have them crying in the districts that are infected. Sometimes they don't cry at all, and I don't even see babies and save them. So it's just weird. Some things happen in playthroughs, and some things won't. It just depends. Some things will always happen too. Oh, okay. Now we get to fix patches. I thought that's odd. I thought we failed that. That must have been something else. Okay. Thought we were. That's weird. Okay. Remember, pick your things, your goals wisely. Some things will lead you to good things. Some things will just be part of the game that you experience. It won't really change anything like some of the things will.
I see you in plain might.
I actually guessed the sickness one time, like, because it can be either the white or yellow. I think it's always one of the two. Just for him, though, it changes every playthrough, guys. Their sicknesses never stay the same, so make sure you don't just start guessing. You get lucky every once in a while, but...
Cats know the fact of the matter. Ignore when a fool comes to chatter. Every dog has its day.
Have you seen a pale, glimmering man walking around at night?
I'm overflowing with soul. I have enough to share.
we're gonna go pay a visit to the polyhedron before we wait too long, just to make sure we do once at least, so we can get the kind of things we want to happen. For anybody that plays this, you can get an achievement by saving in the clock tower. If you go up the stairs up there, the clock counts as a save spot. Talk to these kids, they'll play a game with you and the game results, and you can possibly get 2 of the schmo powder cures. Also a lot of good things that you need in the game that'll pop up for you. It's life-saving sometimes, truly. Make sure you say you respect the rules. Make sure you say you want to play or you will not get the chance. And you got to make sure you put something back in their boxes. I mean, even if it's not nothing good, just the show of respect is enough for them. And they'll keep giving you good shit back in those little secret boxes that you find. Stopping the blood from running through the streets. The blood's the cure. I don't want to say too much, guys, because I don't want to get that in the way. my Capella. It's a suburban wife, I think, dies. She dies right next to the city hall area. You can grab the revolver without paying for it.
Life is hard. So hard. Sorry about that, guys. I had to take a piss, man. I appreciate everybody that's been watching and stuff, though. You guys are awesome. Guys, if anybody can let me know, I know on the phone that go, ski, Sky, go lay down, baby. Go, get out. You're going to get hit by the chair. Go. Go, girl. Good girl. So, like, basically, I'm having issues telling if the stream's working. If you guys could let me know if anybody comes by. On the phone, it's working fine. But on the computer, it's, like, choppy, bro. It, like, shows one part, then the next part. And I'm like, dude, if that's how it's going to be, I need to get on here and fix the upload. So whoever's in here right now, if you get a chance, please let me know how the stream's for you. Because on my phone, it's fine. So I know it's fine for the phone people, but I don't want the internet people being like, damn, dude, I can't watch this. So check it out on the phone. If it's not working on the PC, guys, it'll definitely work on the phone, alright? Here, let me tell everybody about this. Because if you can't see it on your PC, it's the same for me. When I stream it, it's better on the phone. Because I'm watching it on my phone. Oh, there we go. What was that big sound? What the fuck sound was that? Did y'all hear that? Somebody asked me yesterday what sound that was. I just heard the sound they were talking about. That was like a boom. Was that in my... Hang on, guys. Hey, Pop, see you, buddy? Well, it's okay, girl. I'm gonna see. Watch it. Watch it. Attack. Ready? Get ready, girl. Watch it. Watch it. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Watch it. Get him. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Street treat. Street treat. Come on. Good girls. I'm proud of you, girlies. Come on. Come on. Good girls. Oh, damn. You guys broke the door, though. Come on. You can't be breaking the door. I thought I trained you better. Come on, girl. I gotta pull my gun, though. Holy shit. That would've been bad. Come on, girl. Good girls. Come on. We gotta. Oh, God. Oh, that's not on. Never mind. Come on, girls. Good girl. Let me get your treat. Hang on. Good girls. I'm so proud of you guys. You almost broke my door, though, man. Come on, Sky. You're 200 pounds, bro. That's the second door, girl. Damn, dude. Good training, though. That was good. They did exactly what I wanted to. That was the thud I heard. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, mic's on. I don't care. All right, let's get back to it. I'm training my dogs, and the one you heard, she was about to tear somebody alive. Pops hit the door for me on purpose because I'm trying to get her in the zone. Her dad guards the land, and he fucking brings coyotes. He kills raccoons. We're trying to get him not to kill the coons no more, though, because of rabies. Even though he has the shots, man, he just rips them into pieces, and I'm tired of picking up pieces of organs and shit, dude. Guy eats them. I mean, Giovanni, basically, he's got some bodies, bro. That dog ain't no joke. He's been mean since he was 6 months old, and he's went after coyotes. He literally got out of the yard one time. I couldn't find him for days. He come back with blood all over him. He had a chunk of his head missing. Dude shook it off like it was nothing. I come to find, I think he killed 2 or 3 coyotes. I don't know how many he killed because I never even found them all. I just found a piece of a leg in the yard, and I know it was a coyote leg because it definitely wasn't no dog leg. I mean, but yeah, he's a tough dog. So I'm trying to train his daughter, but she's just too nice, man. She got right there. That was good. That was good. So Pops did a good job making a loud sound and making sure she got alerted. But damn, she's just not. Her dad like would have went and bit the door handle thinking it was somebody. He wouldn't have cared. He would have broke the door in a different way. He would have chewed it apart and shit. But they can't all be the same. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean you'd be a part of that, but I have to do that spontaneously. If it's not spontaneous, then the dog's gonna understand it's not real. You know what I mean? So she thought that was a real person, and me getting my firearm like I did, she sees that, and she's trained enough to understand that, but she's got a couple years still, man. Alright, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. Much love.
Roots and blood. That's the foundation beneath our feet.
Hey guys, I'll have to stream some of my throwing knives from my gun sessions. I'm not the best shooter. I'm really good at knives.
Sky from the roof of the Stillwater.
Somebody was talking to me about it. My drone malfunctioned a couple years back. Last year, I went into a bank building and malfunctioned.
I've been buried.
Tried to get a new one, but you know how they do with that stuff. I had the tracker on it. It showed it malfunctioned, but they needed more. I know the stuff by heart. This one I don't.
What rustic procedures? I refuse to work this way.
A lot of energy. She knows a thing or two. You're wasting time. Vaccine. There we go. Disease lethal. You weren't 5 years ago. Mind your tone, Barker. There we go. Signed away. Don't know what happened during outbreak. I'd rather take care. No deal. I'm responsible for my actions. There we go. Let's talk to the folk and let's get out of here. I think that's it. Yep, there's the mayor. This guy right here, guys, is a bitch. This guy had the panacea, and he like kept it to himself. He wanted this to happen. If you play Marble Nest, you'll know that he definitely. I don't know if he wanted it to happen, but he for sure is big time to blame. He's what's his name? I can't. Yeah, Kane, dude, George Reed Kane. He is an asshole. So when we're playing Marble Nest, I don't want to spoil it, man. Damn it. we'll just put it this way: you cannot bring the panacea out without a guard taking it from you, and it's the same guards that come during the certain day of the, when the plague gets really bad and the doctors start coming in and burning people alive. That's when, before that even happened, you had the panacea. So your father died probably having the cure. I mean, I thought that he failed. The lines. You understand what the lines are. You understand what the blood clot is and the polyhedron's purpose when you get to that ending. But there's still some things I don't understand. But I'm gonna play Marble Nest again later and see how it is after we get done with this playthrough. Thanks for being here, by the way. Okay, so understand this. He's talking about the polyhedron, guys, okay? His brother's the one who built it. The thing is, it's only temporary safety, and there's a reason there. I can't tell you all too much. Never mind. I'm just going to turn to narration. I'm going to stop commenting, guys, and commentating for a moment, because this game's very deep, and anything I tell you is going to give you understandings of what's coming, and the whole point of playing it is to play it your first time and to survive and get to the end of the story, and I don't want to ruin any of that. Enjoy the stream. Much love. Okay, so on the map, this right here usually has smoke powder, which is a cure. You can cure one person, and this usually right over here has smoke powder. There's the one right here, but you gotta wait till they show up usually to get them. Sometimes you can go and just get lucky and get it out of it, but make sure you always return the favor, even if it's just a match or a hook. If you don't give nothing back, the game will get bad, and they won't give you good shit anymore, and which has happened to me, so get greedy, they'll get greedy. For those watching, guys, one more announcement. Remember to watch on your phone. I don't know if you're having issues with the stream like I am, but I'm having issues on my computer watching it. So on my phone, I have no issues. There is no freezing. There's no choppiness. So if you're having any issues watching on the PC, just switch to your phone. I don't know if it'll make a difference for you. It is me, because I have to keep pushing pause and play to even see the scenes of the stream. On the phone, I don't, and there's no drop frames. So it's always done this with this game. But I hope you all are having a good time, and I hope you can watch it, and hopefully it's functioning. Remember, there's a part where an Inquisitor will come up, and the choices you make talking to him will also shape the ending very much. So I can tell you that, though, without ruining anything.
My heart beats uneven.
So if you give them the right words, or you can actually do it all at once. If you say the right phrase to the right person, you can instantly get your whole entire credit back, or you can do it over time and force, like I just did.
We'll have to do it.
You guys see, I just got Schmo powder, which is a cure. So if somebody gets sick, I can cure them. I gotta save that for probably Sticky to try to keep them alive. When you fix this, you get an achievement. I do it every time though. I feel bad for the kids. You just gotta find the cog.
Want me to sing you a nice little song?